Today we're going to be doing a very casual video. We're going to take a drive over, we're going to do it like vlog style, over to Braverde, which is a Richmond American community in South Menifee. I feel like it's one of the most underrated communities in our valley, so I want to go see what the latest is over there. Richmond American, especially lately, I've been getting a lot of messages that they're doing a lot of promotions, that they have several homes that they're trying to move, so I want to go see what kind of deals we can find, which communities over there have sold out, which ones are still selling, just kind of go get the latest. So got my Starbucks and we're gonna head over. Hi, I'm Jessica. If you're new here with the Janung team and Real Broker, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're not, and I always want to make sure when I do these new construction videos to mention we're going to go tour the models, but if you plan on touring the models and you're looking at buying a home and you want independent representation, the builders do require your agent to be with you on the very first visit to a new construction community to tour the models. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you already know that. If you haven't, I want to make sure that you do. It hasn't happened as much lately, but I used to get these calls very regularly where somebody was watching the videos, they found a new construction community that they liked, they toured it without me, and then I wasn't able to help them, and those are hard conversations to have, so don't let that happen to you. If you plan on having independent representation, bring your agent with you. So as I mentioned, I've been getting some messages from the sales reps at this community, and well, one of the sub-communities in particular reached out to me, the sales rep from Legacy. It's the larger homes out there that was running what sounded like a really good promotion on select homes that were moving in about a month. So they were offering like free solar, they were throwing in the refrigerator, washer, dryer, they were offering an extra $10,000 to the design center. They're always offering closing cost credits. So I want to see, are those homes still available? How many of those they have, or any of the other sub-communities doing some extra promotions. So that's what we're checking out today. So we are just about to pull into Braverde here in a minute, and I wanted to point out a couple quick things. We have the brand new Liberty High School to my left here. Brand new high school, been hearing a lot of good things about it. So far so good. Also, this community has really beautiful rolling hills. We're kind of in the winter brown white right now, unfortunately. It's the middle of January, 63 degrees right now, bright and sunny, clear blue skies, but we're still in the brown. This all gets green, beautiful rolling hills. And then we are surrounded by a couple mountain ranges. So out front we have, I think it's the San Gregorio mountain, huge snow-covered mountain, looks really beautiful right now. And then on to the other side you have the San Jacinto mountain. So we're gonna head on in. We are starting at the sub-community called Legacy, which are the largest homes overall and the most high-end product in Braverde. It's also the community where they have the most homes left. They are about 50% of the way through sales of this community. This is also the community that I mentioned earlier that had some really good incentives, especially on their quick move-in homes. They had about 4 homes when I spoke with the sales rep with those good incentives, but that's always changing, of course, with homes being sold, and management is periodically adding new promotions as well. This is the Dallas plan, by the way. It's a really great floor plan. I have a client that's been on the wait list for this one for quite some time, waiting on one of the larger lots. You can see the sales center entrance, that's on the right, which is going, we'll see it again once we swing back over here to the right. It is going to be converted back to a garage when it comes time to sell the model. This is the Dillon 2 floor plan, which is excellent as well. I've had clients buy this plan in Spencer's Crossing, which is just down the road. Side-by-side 3-car garage, and you have the option to have a downstairs bedroom here. Very spacious bedrooms and loft upstairs. This is the Pierce floor plan, which is super unique because it has an attached RV garage. which is very rare in our area. It's hard enough in our area to find RV parking, let alone an RV garage. I can only think of 2 other neighborhoods in our valley that have RV garages. When I checked, they had many homes for sale here in the Legacy community, including quicker move-ins. Pricing. Their base prices are mostly starting in the 600,000s, but the current homes they are selling are priced in the 700s and 800,000s. Moving on to Seasons Elevated, which is one of the first communities they started building in Braverde. It was an all 2-story community, and Richmond's Seasons line of homes is what they call their more affordable communities. Seasons Elevated is almost completely sold out with just a couple of homes remaining. I believe the homes remaining are their tourmaline floor plan, which is a very functional plan. I had several clients purchase this plan in other Richmond communities. They will also be releasing the models, which they should be releasing any day, but as of the making of this video, they were not yet released. The most popular plan here was the Amylite, which is no surprise because it's the largest floor plan, which is usually the most popular in our area. I had a client get a beautiful Amylite in this community when it first opened with a nice sized yard and no rear neighbor. The model home will be the last Amylite to be released. Moving on to Heritage. The Heritage sub-community is also an all 2-story community, and they are getting close to the end of construction here. But there are still about 10 homes for sale, not including the models, which have not yet been released. They have 3 floor plans in Heritage, and these are exactly the same plans that they were selling in Somers Bend in a community called Arborlee, which is sold out but was quite popular at the time. The most popular floor plan of these 3, in my experience, is the Alma, which is the second largest. It's one of the rare exceptions where the largest plan was not the most popular. The Heritage homes that are currently for sale are starting at about $648,000 and go up to about $718,000. The models will be priced higher than the homes they are currently selling, and Richmond puts a lot of upgrades into their models. They do a beautiful job with them. The sales office here is also being converted back into the garage, but word on the street is the sales reps are still there and are working out of one of the model homes. Briefly point out something about another community here called Liberty, and the models, they were located straight ahead down this street coming up here. It was an all single-story community with the largest single-story floor plans. It sold out, and I wanted to make sure I included that info in this update. Last but not least, well, these are the least, actually. This is Seasons Ranch, and it's the least expensive of the homes in Braverde, with the smallest floor plans and the smallest lots. Last I checked, they only had one lonely home left for sale, an amethyst floor plan, and it's priced around $580,000. When Seasons Ranch first opened, they had homes starting in the $400,000s, from what I remember, which is super affordable for South Menifee. This is another community in their Seasons line, which, as I mentioned, is Richmond American's more affordable line of homes. The models here at Seasons Ranch are not released yet, but should be any day now by the looks of it. If you see a model home with the garage under major construction like we're seeing here, that's how you know that the community is wrapping up sales. Veterans Park is right next to Braverde and in between Braverde and the new Liberty High School, and it looks just about complete from what I can tell. I'm pulling from memory, but I think it's about 15 acres, which is quite large. This is a cool Veterans Wall of Honor. Over this way is a really nice kids playground, which is covered, which is key for the hot summers here. There's a great covered seating area for parties. Right next to that, we're going to see the bathrooms and drinking fountains. And I saw soccer fields and pickleball courts as well. It's a really nice park for the kiddos. I'd like to invite you to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I have a dedicated section to new construction where I tell you which communities are opening, which are closing, where am I seeing really great deals and incentives. There's a link to sign up for that down below in the description. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.